Hey guys, what's going on? It's Twintuitive 717. I am back with another reading. I hope you guys are doing incredibly well as always. Mega Vibes is somewhere here around. I'm sure she'll pop up when she's ready. So I wanted to come on, speak of the kitty. Hi, baby. Mwah. So I wanted to come on, guys, and tap into the masculines a little bit. And I have some divine masculine messages here. I'm just going to give it a quick shuffle. Oh, there we go. Okay, so your karmic relationship is ending. Okay, so there's going to be a rebirth for many of your divine masculines. So if you guys are triggered by the karmic situations, this is probably not the reading for you. There's tons of other readings on the channel, though. Check out my playlists and check me out on Patreon. I have a whole other library of readings there as well. But for this one, it is going to be focused on the karmic situation, okay? Because, yeah, that message has been coming through a lot. So for those of you who are drawn to this reading, you can feel it. You can feel that there's an ending. Many of you have been guided to keep, a certain amount of space between you and your counterpart on the journey. Because many of you can feel that those endings are happening as well, and that it has to be... those are way too many. It's got to be your divine masculines doing. It has to be their decision. It has to come from them. The choice, they have to use their free will. And I feel like many of them are opening up their eyes at this time. They're having a lot of realizations. A major part of these realizations is coming from the divine feminine going through her own transformation, and just the energy overall is different. A lot of the divine feminines are focused on mission work right now. Many of you have understood this twin flame journey as a mission that you're on. Mainly, you would have started off with self-development, okay? So getting to know yourself more, getting into alignment with your whole life, your finances, what you do for a living, making sure that you're taking care of your kids. A lot of you have been working on your independence, your freedom, really, the freedom and the autonomy to make your own decisions. And that all stemmed from this twin flame journey, maybe meeting your counterpart, your divine masculine. And now that your divine masculine counterpart is going through these karmic endings, I feel like many of them are destined to spend a little bit of time on their own, maybe in solitude, just getting to know themselves again when they're rebuilding their confidence after this karmic ending. A lot of them may not be at their best, okay? So they're not feeling really sexy, and, there's not this like fire to them that they really want to bring to you, divine feminine. So don't be alarmed if your masculines go MIA, or if many of you already sense that they're doing that. A lot of them are deleting themselves off of social media. You guys have never seen them do things like that before. So just, watch from afar. Divine feminine, don't think that, this is a time where it's like, oh yeah, let me just reach out and check in. If the energy feels heavy, don't turn to your person to try to fix anything. If you feel heaviness, ground yourself, do yoga, get out in nature, spend time with your pets. I've been spending a lot of time with my cats too in the evening. And, it's just been very comforting. Like, I think that many of you have people in your life, or like maybe pets and things like that. And sometimes when you're on the journey, you can get so caught up in your head, and you get a little bit dazed. And I'm sending this message out for those of you who maybe have like nieces or nephews or little cousins that you might check in with or play with, or check in on people who haven't heard from you for a while, okay? And that's how you kind of divert your energy away from whatever your counterpart is going through, especially if the energy is affecting you, okay? Many of you may be feeling anxious for no reason, staying up late at night, not being able to get to bed, and you know that it's your person's energy. Just protect yourself, ground yourself, do anything except go in their direction, because it's their portion of the journey to really deal with and master. Okay, so let's see what else is coming up. Okay, so I'm a new person because of you, finances and career. A lot of them are going to be working on this in the background if they haven't started already. Many of your masculines have an entrepreneurial spirit. Okay, they are meant to be entrepreneurs, and I feel like your counterpart, they're starting to realize this, because no matter where they work or no matter where they get a job, they might be always running into issues with management or supervisors, or you might have a divine masculine who is very in charge. They may, without realizing it, cause jealousy and conflict in the workplace, just because they may just know how to do the job better, but somebody else may feel like, you know what, I've been doing the job longer, I'm older than you. But your divine masculine has an old soul. They may have a young body, but they often go in these workplaces of theirs and they challenge people who are a lot older than them. It's because their soul is probably older than this person is on the outside. Okay, so many of your masculines are starting to realize that, they're done bumping heads in workplaces, they're done fighting with management, and really what they're doing is they're starting to say to themselves, like, you know what, I'm going to create my own company, or I'm going to utilize my skills and work for myself. They want to be consultants, they want to, run their own business, hire employees to work for them, because when your masculines are getting to know themselves more, I'll just choose a card on this as well. When they're getting to know themselves more, I feel like what they'll do is, they start like getting deeper and deeper into what it is they're passionate about. And then they get this urge to want to teach other people. So don't be surprised if a lot of your masculines are leveling up, or you guys might see them opening up businesses online, or they may not work at the places they used to work for before. They're slowly starting to disappear, okay? Especially if they had an online presence before, it's slowly starting to disappear. And that's because I feel like they want to do something new. Because they're experiencing this karmic ending, I feel like maybe there's a version of them that's like, they don't recognize anymore. And the part of themselves that they do recognize is, this person within them that's leveling up, most likely because you've also gone through that process, divine feminine, and they want to meet you there. They want to be right behind you. Okay. So thoughts create your reality. Okay. A lot of masculines are focused on that magician energy, manifesting what it is they want. When they're with this karmic person, I feel like they feel bogged down. They don't have the ability to think positively. If they do have very innovative ideas or creative ideas, they might be with a karmic partner who might be filling their head with doubt, or are just not enthusiastic about their ideas, or are not as supportive as them breaking out on their own and being independent. Secretly, this karmic could know that they would be very successful, but this karmic doesn't celebrate them because, they don't want to disturb what they have. I feel like if this masculine does decide to follow their goals, their dreams, this karmic partner feels that they would outgrow them in a sense, okay? Because what I'm getting to is your masculine maybe with a karmic person who they don't, and this is how your masculine knows that you're their feminine, because you match their energy when it comes to your ambitions and your creativity, and that's where they're realizing that these endings have to happen, because they can't seem to go anywhere or thrive when they're in these karmic situations for some reason. But when they're with you, or they're thinking about you, or they think about coming towards you, what I see is somebody will be tempted to reach out, communication will happen, and then boom, the energy starts spinning again, where your masculine starts realizing more and more that, you're not only romantically and sexually, and even the chemistry between you two, that's not only a match, but it's the person that you are, you push them, you make them want to be, the best versions of themselves possible. And that's what I feel like many of them can't get enough of. It's more than just, I love her, I want to be with her, she's sexy, whatever the case is, or he, depending on who's the feminine energy. But this person, they can't do without your energy. There's something about you that goes hand in hand with whatever goals and dreams and aspirations that they have in mind. I feel like whoever's watching this reading, you guys have experienced a lot of abundance and success, and deep down inside you want your person to have those things too, but as long as they're attached to these karmic situations, they're not, these karmic situations are meant to block them, right? They're meant to stop them from experiencing their success, their abundance, because your person's mission work is to be able to fight through these obstacles and illusions, right? By tapping into who they are, by having courage and the strength to be able to overcome that. And this divine feminine has a lot to do with them overcoming this. Okay, let's find out what else is happening with the divine masculines. What else do they need to know? Okay, I'm going to keep this one as well. Okay, so let go of ego is coming up. Letting go of ego too, I feel like because of many of them are creating their own reality right now, and finances and career are a big thing, they need to let go of like certain types of jobs that keep them in their ego too. That very competitive state, surrounding themselves with people who, they don't have the same vision as many of your counterparts do. Okay, and I feel like by letting go, your person may feel like, damn, like, I've worked so hard. I've worked in this place for so many years. Like I've put in so much time, and it's like, damn, like just to let go of all of that, at the end of the day, though, it doesn't really bring them happiness. So they're going to have to let go of their ego and realize that, yeah, there's some things that they're going to have to let go of. The habits, the routine of being there. Yeah, you might have dedicated a lot of your time and energy, but, if it doesn't really make you feel fulfilled or happy, then it's just continued wasted time in that space. Okay, and what does this say as well? Okay, so worry is a wasted emotion. Yeah, definitely letting go for many of these masculines here. Karmic situations, left, right, and center, are being let go of. Many of these masculines here are ready in this reading. How are they feeling about the twin flame connection? What are they learning about the twin flame connection? How do they perceive it? What can we get from what the masculines are feeling about the twin flame connection? Oh, we keep getting this card in many of the readings. Stay optimistic about your love life. Okay, so your thoughts create your reality. They're trying to stay positive about this because they have a lot on their plate. And we've been talking about that a lot in the readings. Like, you'll know that this is your divine masculine when, they get out of a karmic situation and they don't just come rushing towards you. Growth is happening when they get out of these karmic situations, and they know that the right thing to do is to remain optimistic about a future with you if that's what they ideally want. And in the meantime, they have to kind of let go and let you do your thing, whatever that means. And stay optimistic. But in the meantime, their foundation needs, rebuilding, restructuring. It's been weakened by this karmic situation. Many of your masculines, they've had karmics in their lives who have been taking and taking and taking, and they've been trying to hide it. Your masculines have been trying to hide it on social media, putting up a front. They've been giving and giving and giving to these karmic situations and getting nothing out of it. Nothing. It's like going in a circle. It's like you think you're going to go somewhere else, and it's like, no, it's just another loop. And because of these karmic situations, they've recognized that it's like, wait, if I'm going to have this abundant future, I need to start, sitting down and taking account of what's going on in my life. And I feel like a lot of them are, they're taking a good look at their finances, and they're finding that, where it's going, it's not in productive places. I feel like a lot of your masculines too, their money is not even being spent by them. A lot of their extra money that should be saved, to help them invest in their future, that money is being spent. Okay, they're giving too much to a situation that, is gladly taking from them. And that's exactly why it's having to end here. I feel like they don't want to do this anymore. This is the 5 of Cups. Like, this is exactly why they've been experiencing a lot of disruption. This is also somebody, too, who could front like they're your masculine's twin flame. They might believe in a lot of the same things that you do just by watching you, Divine Feminine. They might throw like soulmates and like, oh, we're connected, we're lovers for eternity, but like just the vibe is off. Many of your masculines are opening up their eyes and they're realizing, like, if you're my twin flame and you're my soulmate, like, how come I can't get anywhere with you? Like, how come I keep chasing my dreams and I can't even seem to get there? I'm chasing and I'm going backwards. A lot of your masculines are in karmic situations and they're living out the karmic dreams. They're invisible, at this point. Many of your masculines have been, the karmics have kind of like taken their hand and been like, let's just do what I want to do all day, every day. And I feel like your masculines have had to work extra hard to try to like support and fund the shenanigans of the karmics. And now that they're taking a deep look at where it is they're at, their finances are depleted, everything has just kind of fallen. And you know, in this card as well, it's like they're realizing they fell for like fool's gold. You know, they might have been attracted to this person's body, the way they looked, the way other people might have been like, oh wow, like, you know, where'd you meet this person? They're so attractive. Like, they might have been surrounded by a lot of superficial people, and they chose this karmic because it's like it looks good. It looks like candy on your arm. But when I tell you that candy so away, candy was sour, bro. You know, it's like, what are you, with those gobstoppers or those jawbreakers or whatever, you know, and you like eat them, and then right at the center there's a like very sour candy in the middle. I feel like that's what your masculines are feeling like they got duped into this. You know, it's getting old now. I feel like a lot of your masculines are saying, like, the vibe is changing. A lot of these masculines are like, you know what, like, I want depth in a partner. You know, like, if you look good, that's great and all, but it's like, I need to know who you are. Like, I need to get to know you. You know, like, I need to see how you live. I need to see, like, how you treat other people, how you treat yourself, how you take care of yourself. You know, this is a masculine that saw the karmic, and like, because they look good on the outside, it's like they thought at a very superficial level, and the more they got to know this person, I feel like the more they lost themselves. And now many of your masculines are starting to awaken and open up their eyes again and recognize who it is they are. So if you guys aren't getting communication right now, but you do see karmic endings happening, you know, allow the space more than ever. And I think that that's why Stay Optimistic is coming up as well, because just like you might have had to go on a journey, your person is going through a journey right now, but it's getting to know themselves again, you know, recreating themselves so that they can approach you, because they can't approach you right now, Divine Feminine. There's too much baggage, right? Like, you don't want them ending things with the karmic and then coming towards you. There's definitely shit that they need to go through, and they need to heal, and they need to clear their karmic's energy from them first. And I think that that's what many of them are in the process of doing. All right, guys, so that's what I have for you for today's reading. I hope you guys found it well. Yeah, I'll catch you guys tonight. If not tonight, then yeah, damn, I gotta get on those shorts and do those messages for you guys. All right, this one, I think she fell asleep during the reading. Yeah, try to move her so you guys can see her. I hope it doesn't wake her. Oh baby, I'm sorry, I just wanted everybody to see you. You're so cute. Hi. Oh, it's not so bad. You're gonna go right back to sleep. Yes, you are. All right, guys, we both love you so much, and thank you for all of your support and beautiful, kind messages for this little beaver bug. Okay, guys? All right, bye.